welcome to Live Daily. This is my first YouTube video, so I'm really excited to be filming this for you guys. So because it's my first video, I think that I am going to show you guys my normal skincare and makeup routine. So I started off with washing my face. A clean canvas is always the best, so I like to start my makeup off with a primer. The primer that I'm going to be using today is called Becca First Light Priming Filter. So I'm just going to take and use about this much. And I'm just going to rub it all into my skin. Okay, so after my primer, I like to go ahead and move on to my foundation. For my foundation today, I'm going to be using Becca Skin Love. Okay, this is a weightless blur foundation, so it's really light, and if you need a little bit more coverage, then I'm pretty sure that Becca makes another brand that's just a little bit thicker. A wonderful tip and trick that I have for that beautiful, like, movie star glowing skin is liquid highlighter. This liquid highlighter is by Becca. So I'm just going to squirt a little bit right there beside my foundation. And I'm just going to casually mix it up. Okay, so once I have this mixed up, I'm going to just apply this all over my face, like so. And then I'm going to move on to my next product, which is a silicone beauty sponge by e.l.f. I find that this saves a lot of makeup and a lot of time. So, yeah, therefore saving you a lot of money. Okay, so once I have my foundation evenly applied, I'm going to take my concealer. This is, once again, by Becca. And I'm just going to apply it to the areas of my face that I want highlighted. Okay, so I've done the underneath of my eyes, the bridge of my nose, the tip of my nose, and this little fan part of my forehead. I've done my Cupid's bow, and I've done my chin. Okay, so I'm going to go back in with my beauty blender, and I'm just going to dab this in. Okay, so once I have all of that dabbed in, I like to go in with my NYX finishing powder. This color is Banana, and I just like to apply it everywhere that I applied concealer at. So once I'm done with that, I'm going to go through and just blend all of this in. I'm going to take a little bit of a fluffier flathead brush and blend it in, like so. Okay, so once I have those areas of my face blended, I like to go ahead and go in with one of my faves, Becca BFFs by Chloe and Malika. They make two different types of these palettes. One is Made with Love by Chloe and one's Made with Love by Malika. The only difference is simply that Made with Love by Malika is for those with a more pigmented skin tone, and Made with Love by Chloe is for those with lighter skin tones. In this palette, we have Bestie Bronze, Dusted, Make Me Blush, and Yes Girl. So I'm going to go ahead and go in with Bestie Bronze. As you guys can see, I kind of broke it. So I'm just going to take an angled brush, and I'm going to take some Bestie Bronze and apply it right here underneath my cheekbone. Okay, so once I've applied Bestie Bronze to both sides of my face underneath my cheekbones, I'm going to take a little bit of a smaller brush, and I'm going to apply it on the sides of my nose. I also kind of like to shape a triangle at the tip of my nose, but everybody has a different nose shape, so it might not necessarily work for you. Okay, so when we're done applying that to our nose, we're going to go back in with Bestie Bronze onto our foreheads. If you have a larger forehead, then you're going to go across all the way like so. Yeah, y'all, I have a big forehead. It's not a secret. So yeah, so we go all the way across it to narrow it in just a little bit. For those of you with a smaller forehead, you're just going to go ahead and go boom and boom. And that's it. There's no need to go all the way across because it's just going to make your forehead look even smaller than it already is. Okay, so once I'm done with the forehead, I'm going to go in onto my jawline right here. And I'm just going to sharpen it up just a little bit. Okay, so that's going to be all for bronzer. Next, we're going to go back in with our Becca BFFs palette. I'm going to go in with the color Make Me Blush. And I'm just going to apply it right to the apples of my cheeks. Okay, so once I've applied that to the apples of my cheeks, use the highlighter color Dusted. I'm going to apply that highlight to my cheekbones. And also my brow bone. Now I'm going to take this same dusted color and I'm going to apply it to the tips of my nose, the bridge of my nose, and on my forehead. I'm also going to dab my chin just a little in this. And then the Cupid's bow. Okay, so this is what your face should look like once you're done contouring it. Now that we're done with our actual face, I'm going to move on to my eyebrows. I just kind of take some black eyeshadow and dust it into these little parts to fill them in. Okay, so once I'm done with the brows, I'm going to go ahead and move on to the eyeshadow. I'm going to use the eyeshadow primer. This is Smashbox 24-Hour Photo Finish. And I'm just going to apply that to both of my eyelids. Once I've applied that primer to my eyelids, I'm going to go ahead and go in with my Smashbox palette. This is Smashbox Full Exposure. And the first color I'm going to do is this deep chocolate color right here. I'm going to be applying this color above my crease. I also kind of apply it just a little right here in the corner. Don't worry about if you get any fall onto your eyelids because we're going to go through and fix that. Okay, so once I have that color applied, I'm going to go in with this peachy looking color right here. And I'm just going to apply it right above that brown. I'm just going to use it to blend this out. Once I'm done using that peachy color to blend out this brown, I'm going to use this sparkly light shade right here. And I'm just going to apply that to my brow bone. Okay, so once I have that applied to my brow bone, I'm going to take my concealer and apply little dabs of it to my eyelids, but I'm not going to go above the crease. Then I'm going to take a little brush and spread it out all over the eyelid evenly. Okay, so once you've applied it all to your eyelid, this is how your eyes should look. Okay, so now that I've got my eyeliner winged, I'm going to go ahead and apply my false lashes. These are just wispies in a pack. You can get whatever kind of false lashes you want though, it really doesn't matter. Once I've applied these false lashes, I'm going to go in with my mascara. I just use Maybelline Colossal Big Shot. Alright, so now that I've applied my mascara and my lashes, I'm going to go through and line my lips. For my lips, I use Merle Norman. And I use this kind of burgundy. It needs to be sharpened. And then I'm just going to line my lips. Once I finish lining my lips, I'm just going to go in with the other side of this Merle Norman pencil and fill them in. Once they're filled in, this is the outcome. Now I'm just going to go in with my Urban Decay Setting Spray Pollution Protection. I personally like to go through and put some highlighter on top of this. Okay, so this is the look that we come out with. thank you everybody so much for watching. If you liked the video, please subscribe, and there will be a lot more looks where this came from. Thanks so much. Bye.